So they'll be calling you a radical. Back to the salmon numbers. Let's get to these salmon numbers. Wow, this thing's getting really ugly really fast. This steelhead situation is getting beyond scary. So my friends up in Oregon, you know, boots on the ground fishermen, so the emergency closure's going to start going in earnest. But I mean, it's pretty crazy. Where is the Endangered Species Act? Where, I mean, you look, I want you to just pull the graph. I mean, I'll post the link, the 7-day Oregon fish count. Just click on the Willamette Falls. Click on the Steelhead run. Oh my God. Oh. And now the Bonneville, it started out really slow and really bad. It's completely off a hook. It's going to come in at 95% collapse. I mean, we're talking 99% under 10-year mean on some of these. I mean, this is an epic, it's getting scary. Really beyond anybody's wildest expectations. And remember, the Steelhead go to sea for 1 to 2 years. I mean, this is going to get real ugly real fast. It's going to spill over. I can't believe people aren't waking up to this. And let's talk about the Chinook. Oh my God. I mean, the Chinook run in Alaska, in Bristol Bay, I mean, holy shit, what a collapse. But on the Bonneville, so the so-called fall run, which is their big one, look at how it's starting off. Holy shit, nothing. So the exclusive tea club in British Columbia, so that season goes from July 15th to September 15th. So what's the date? We're almost halfway. They count fish over 30 pounds. Guess how many they have? 2. They caught 2 on the 8th. One's 30 pounds and a half. The other's 32. Two. We're talking literally hundreds and hundreds of fishermen. You know, every day, all day. 2. This, I mean, where is the Endangered Species? Where is NOAA? I mean, where are they? Where's the Endangered Species Act? I mean, what the hell? These are laws. They're in violation of these fucking derelicts. NOAA's a criminal bastard. I mean, wow. And anybody that thinks, oh no, this is nothing, is a dumb fucker. I mean, the tide pools are all completely dead. I've got some photographs here my uncle brought down in Alaska that he went and took, and then the newspapers there, and they're dead in fucking Alaska. Yeah, all the muir's dead, fucking sea lion seals, but this is getting real fucking scary, real ugly, real fucking fat. Just like I said, I knew, you know, it's the ecology. This is even worse than I thought it would be. And you know what, I mean, wow. So, the Steelhead number on the Willamette's completely over. For the year, 2,658. They should, what's the 10-year mean? 35,000. You heard me, 2,658 fish. The Rogue has 4 in it right now. 4. It's extinction. The fucking, wow. The Bonneville Steelhead, you can pull the graphs and look at it, started real slow. I mean, 90% below the 10-year. You know, half even last year's horrible number. Fuck, it's just crashed. Yeah, they're getting 300, 400, 500 a day. This is prime time. They're getting 300, 400 a day, maybe 500, when they should be getting 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 a day. You heard me right. This is a fucking catastrophe from hell, and nobody's talking about it. I'm telling you, it's the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. You know, and you know, we did a lot of work and a lot of things. My group, my post-ignorance project, we took a lot of risks, did a lot of crazy stuff. You know, I did, full of leukemia, trying to draw attention. I mean, it isn't like we didn't try. Fuck, I mean, the biggest anti-nuclear movement Fukushima events, you know, I organized almost all of them. 1,200, 300, 100, 50, 8, 6, 2, 1. The rest of the world cares. Why do you not fucking care here? What has happened to this place? You so me. I guess you're working too long, trying to make compete, alternate. I don't know. I mean, what's with California? What's with Oregon? What's with Washington? What's with British Columbia? What's with fucking Alaska? You're so caught up in your greed and your fucking money. What the fuck's your money gonna do? I gotta tell you, this is even much, much worse than I ever fucking thought it could end up being. So I'm headed to Italy. So I'll hook up with a lot of the you know, and who knows where I'll go from Milan. I might end up in Germany, I might land in Austria, I don't know where I'll go. You know, I'm gonna play it by ear. You know, there's always activists that show up, people that meet me, whatever, you know, it is Italy, so we'll find out when I get there, one day at a time. I got to tell you, I've walked the whole Pacific coast. I've ate, slept, drank this since the day Fukushima happened, right down to my old leukemia, you know, my open heart surgery, you know, in bed with the fucking, literally with the animals on the ocean, literally, totally connected with the tide pools, the seals, the whales. I mean, up to my freaking, well, way in over my head even. So far, so deep. I don't know. This is even worse than my worst fears. Now you think about it. I want you to think about this. These species that are millions and millions and millions and millions of years old. And this isn't something that's been going on for a long time. You're full of shit. We had record numbers Steelhead in 2015, 14, 13, 12, 11. Record numbers. Record numbers. Record escapement. This might be our clan from Oregon here. No, I'll call them back. But, I mean, it's a catastrophe from hell. Think about it. Really? This is going to be the generation that just sit and watch the fucking steelhead go extinct. I'm telling you, salmon right behind it. Maybe the whales. Maybe the whole, I mean, fucking ocean is such epic collapse. I've declared the fucking California purple urchins, sea urchins, extinct. There, I mean, I tell you, I walked all, couldn't find one. I found one fucking starfish. One. You know how hard I worked it at low tide. You know, look at, from San Diego, Point Loma to fucking Monterey, fucking to Lover's Point, up and down, all of it, fucking, you know, through San Mateo County, all of it. I mean, from San Diego County to Orange County to Los Angeles, or excuse me, to LA County to San Bernardino fucking county, fucking to San Luis Obispo fucking county, fuck, I won't start, San Mateo County, fucking San Francisco, all the fucking way up. I've been on every square inch. I can tell you every square inch of that coast. Blow your fucking mind. They're dead. They're fucking dead. Now, I mean, this with the steelhead, I tell you need to fucking wake up and look at these numbers quick like. And the same, and that this has been gradual. This is just right now. I said 2016 is when it's going to start. Oh, it's happening in its earnest right now. Chinook, all of it. It's fucking epic, the collapse. Well, the meers are all dead. The anchovy sardines are all fucking dead. You know, a big piece of all the fucking whales are dead. Sea lions, seals. Now humans are dropping like flies. The fucking cancer rates are off the hook. These cancers are more aggressive. They're fucking, I mean, wow. I mean, it's happening fast now. And the ocean's not too hot. I mean, it's actually cooler than normal the last 2 years. I'm telling you, their life cycle is only 1 to 2 years. This is what's going to come down the pike. Fucking salmon are fucking done. You know, I always say I fight for her. She's, you know, you're no match. She's going to fight back. Oh, I mean, you stood by the mother of all humanity, the mighty blue lady. You stood by and watched these madman nuclear crime syndicate gang rape her. You just stood by and watched her be gang raped and did nothing. Nothing. The marine biologists, the academia professors, the fucking media, these scumbags, everywhere. Oh, you branded her and said, I fought for her. I fucking tried. I tried, but look what I was up against. I'll still fucking keep fighting. I'll fight till the day I fucking die on these fuckers. Scumbags. Wow. You better fucking wake up and take a look at this. Wow. The Pacific fucking genocide in earnest. The Great Pacific Genocide. Stay tuned. Very fucking sad. It's a catastrophe. It's the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. And everybody stood by and did nothing. 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 They stood by with apathy. Nobody did shit. You know, I tried. I tried every fucking trick in the book I knew. Every fucking way I could possibly dream up. Then some. You know. You all stood down. Well, you didn't. Our crowd didn't. Our crowd fought. You know. Buy one of the big posters from me. I need the fucking money. Somebody step up and buy that $3,300 poster. Be the best investment you ever had. I mean, iconically, really, this is going to stamp in history for time and all eternity. Sadly. Sadly. I don't know. I mean, it's the point. So sad. I don't know where we go from here. Just keep on fighting and keep on trying. Hope for a miracle. Because that's what we need at this point. We need a fucking miracle. Stay tuned.